Forecasters with NOAA's Climate Prediction Center say atmospheric and oceanic conditions are primed to fuel storm development in the Atlantic, leading to what could be an extremely active hurricane season. The Jersey Shore has taken its share of weather hits over the decades. The 1944 Great Atlantic Hurricane became a destructive and powerful tropical cyclone that swept across a large portion of the East Coast during World War II. The sea swallowed up several streets in Longport, New Jersey.
The potential of that hurricane happening again back in 1944, look at all the homes and all the businesses and the casinos and excuse me, all the infrastructure that we have in place now that was not in place back then. So when we have these catastrophic storms, the damage is just a lot greater, and obviously we have a lot more people living in the area than we did back then. So the loss of life is going to be much, much higher.
In more recent memory is Superstorm Sandy, the late in the season Halloween hurricane that slammed the Jersey Shore.
If we were to get another storm, even something similar to Sandy, and if the conditions were, and I hate to say favorable for the storm, we in fact could see some of the devastation that people are watching right now down in New Orleans and in Texas. That same devastation, if you were to take that and lay that on top of New Jersey and Delaware, would be catastrophic damage. I mean, that water, you've heard, some of the reports that the damage would go 30 miles inland. Well, you take, water or damage and you go 30 miles inland, you're going from Atlantic City to almost out to Hamilton and a little further. So it would be our entire county would be covered in damage.
In the new era of COVID-19, life as we know it is constantly changing. The pandemic has forced emergency management officials to redesign the blueprint for evacuations.
Not only do we protect evacuees from the storm, we have to protect evacuees from each other.
That means social distancing, personal protective equipment, additional shelters, and more staffing, something officials are taking seriously and working on at the county, state, and federal levels as the Atlantic hurricane season is underway and will continue through November 30th. Reporting for New Jersey News Network, I'm Veronica Dudo.